Just real quick, I'll show you what I take moto camping. So I have a big 60, I don't know, 60 liter, 60 quart dry bag, and I put most of my camping stuff in that. And then I put whatever clothing I want to take in one side of this, and whatever food I want to take in the other side of this. We can cheat a little bit this year because my friend's son is bringing his Jeep, so we're gonna throw extra stuff in there and have some nice coolers, be able to eat a little better than usual. We don't have to eat all dried food this year, so that's nice. 60 liter dry bag, and in that I put a small table, my hammock and fly. That's a Hennessy Explorer asymmetric zip. It's the extra large one. I think it might be called the Expedition. Nope, Four Season Explorer. That's the hammock I have, and then this is a pillow. I did get a new pillow I'm going to take along. That also is a poncho and a blanket. So that's kind of a neat little item there. Sleeping bag, extra blanket. Probably not going to need much of a blanket, but it's nice to have just in case. That's just some extra cord and stakes. This is toiletries in the black bag, cooking gear, samurai saw for cutting. These things are super sharp. They're great for cutting up firewood. Tree guys use these. In fact, one of the guys going with us is a tree guy. And then some bug protection. So we got some spray and Thermacell. We're gonna make sure that's charged up and take that. And we'll be having a campfire a lot of times. Last year the bugs were so bad. It's like you had to get a fire going at 7 a.m. as soon as you got up. This chair, it's not as small and lightweight as some of the motorcycle chairs. It's a little bit bigger. My other one's like this big and probably, I don't know, 75% of the weight. But this one is so much nicer because it has a nice high back on it. It's a kilo skier chair. I highly recommend it. It's a lot more comfortable for sitting around the fire. All right, we got the last part of our crew here. Tom on his blue Beamer bike.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah. Quick look at the campsite before we set up.
You gonna set up where you set last good morning, right there?
Out in the woods. About 10 miles from the closest little town. Tree strap, a couple climbing rings, and then my hang line for my hammock. These are for wrapping it up. Same thing other end, have some hooks there for the tarp on each end. Tree strap, climbing rings, hang line. Movie time.
Holy cow.
Awesome. Well, got a little muddy.
Nobody wants to work on it. I ended up calling this crane shop.
That would be delicious.
Yeah, Tom, it was funny. One ran out and kissed your back tire going down the trail.
Oh man. Alright, we're gonna go around again. You betcha. Alright, back to go down the steps again. Here we go, around again. Second time. The lazy part of the river. Woo! Oh no. No cell signal, no water, no electric, no one in sight. Only real wildlife we saw was a fox. Seen bunnies and chipmunks and We did see a snake, water snake, while we were tubing, but not too many. We didn't see any deer, nothing else big. We'll be tearing down this morning and heading home. It's a nice trip. We got some nice riding in. Did some trails, did some gravel, did some pavement, and had a nice time out with the guys. Also had a couple of young guys with us. It was their first time primitive camping for one of them, and he had a pretty good time, I think. So yeah, I'm sure he'll want to do it again. All right, guys. Well, I'll probably do a little packing up here now, and we'll call it a wrap on this trip. Right. Leave things nice and clean. Little fire.
Beautiful trip.
Another beautiful trip. What do you say, Marty? Have fun?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Relaxing.
Excellent
enjoyable.
day.
Tubing
Yeah.
was highlight.
It was. I like this campsite.